All right, boys. I feel like I'm starting all over again recording like this. And what I mean by that is the very first draft video that I ever recorded for Eternal was at this point during a draft where I was going for my final win. And here we are again, only this time it's Legends of Runeterra. So, for those not in the know, this card game is a League of Legends card game. So it's made by Riot. This is their draft format. It's ironically it's called Expeditions. Lol. But yeah, it's an interesting format. I might do a video like going through the entire process. But the way the draft format works is it's actually similar to how Hearthstone does. It's like they're not called the Tavern Brawls, but it's the way they do their PvE content now, where you select a group of cards and that gets added to your deck. And it's based off, like synergies, and they'll give you picks for synergy and then picks to like branch off to a different type of play style. There goes my phone. But I said I was going to record. Like, okay, if I get to 6 wins, I'll record. We'll see if I can get the 7th win. You only get one shot, though. And you actually get 2 trials when you pay for a draft in this game. You do not keep the cards that you draft, though. Although, given the way this draft works, it would actually be insane if they did that. It would literally be the most generous card game by far. Like, it wouldn't even be close. No one else would even come close, not even Eternal. Because the rate at which you get the champion cards, which are the legendaries in this game, is kind of crazy. Like, you get them every draft. So I think we want Elise. Double Elise, Vile Feast, and Black Spear. I'll take this. I'm going second, though. I need to keep that in mind. But I'll get to play Elise on my turn. Guaranteed mana. I might do like a little intro video. But effectively, this is a mix of Magic and Hearthstone. And previously, Eternal was the only card game that could lay claim to that, in my opinion. But now, Riot has something similar. I'll swing in.
You won't suffer long.
I remember she makes her own spiders. But this is, I guess this is part 2 of their preview patch. So I got in pretty early on part 1 and I played a little bit, but I didn't stream the game or anything like that. So that happened about 3 weeks ago, back in October. And now we're on part 2. And each of these parts are 5 days long. You actually, in order to actually play this game, you have to get it through a Twitch drop. Get access to the game via Twitch drop. Yeah. Kalisto's the better play here. I was gonna play the Skitter, but they don't have any. They have no units. I mean, they can respond. That's the one thing about this game too. Like, you can respond by playing your own units. There's no like phases in this game, like combat phase, upkeep phase, nothing like that. It's just back and forth. All right. So they got my Elise. They saved up their spell mana. This is mana like you don't use. It gets banked in here. I should probably do an intro video. Because I'm already explaining like how things work. Yeah, we'll do Elise again.
Closer. I don't bite.
Follow the wind, but watch your back.
Let me see. Do I sack my other Elise is the question. I don't think so. I think we It's tough.
Our vengeance has burned.
I'll give up Kalista. Actually, I might as well attack with Elise too. I might as well. And he'll take the Elise block, and then I'll Vile Feast and kill Yasuo. And then at least Kalista will still be alive, hopefully. But they have one spell mana, so I don't think they can do much. And there's fast spells in this game. There's also burst spells that you can't counter, but it's pretty balanced. Riot's done a pretty good job with this. I'm actually honestly impressed, because I was pretty skeptical when they announced this. I was like, okay, whatever, another card game. Because after Artifact Bomb, I was basically like, yeah, Hearthstone and Magic have this genre on lock. There's no other company that's gonna come up with a good card game that'll actually like challenge them as far as size, like size of the player base, stuff like that. But they did a pretty good job here. I mean, we're not even in closed beta yet, so it's too early to really say anything, but this looks
go where the road takes me.
Really, really polished. It's actually insane how polished this is. So I could Brood Awakening, but then I don't have enough, I think I need to wait here. If Yasuo kills something, we can just Black Sphere Yasuo. But this guy's looks like they got a pretty strong deck. Double Yasuo early. I mean, to be fair, I had double Elise early. So, but my Elise are gone. Really? Huh. Interesting. I don't actually want to tap out. I kind of want to throw Horror out and just see what happens. This might be a bad idea though. I could have just attacked immediately and only limit the options my opponent would have. But I think if I attacked right away, Yasuo probably would have blocked one of the 1/1s, which might not have been that big a deal. Like, as long as we just kill Yasuo. I don't think I should care so much about wasting damage with this Black Spear. Yeah, I should have done that. This gives my opponent more value. Because they get to play a full card.
Terrain here is opinionated. My kind of lesson.
We shall return.
Alright, we'll Black Sphere him now then. From what I've seen, if I choose to attack and then throw a fast spell out, my opponent still gets to block and chump before. It might have been because there's a specific card involved, but that's why I've been using fast spells before even declaring combat. But someone can correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, that means that situation there was a specific card involved that allowed my opponent to declare blockers before the fast spells went off. Because that legit happened. Alright, I'm gonna throw Skitterer out. This is 9 damage. Because they only have 2 mana left open, so. They have 5 cards in hand, but I think with only 2 mana that I don't think they can do much. I'll probably throw Battering Ram down on my opponent's turn. They still have something. Okay. Alright, let's get in there. If we go Brood Awakening, that's permanent though.
We each died, then found hope.
Oh man. Okay. Let's slam Ram down. We can still guillotine here.
One blade, one purpose.
That's fine. I'll give up a I'll throw a Ram out in front of Yasuo and then yeah, I think we can guillotine the 5/5 is what I'm thinking here. I guess I didn't have to block Yasuo. Could have just taken it. Damage is permanent in this game like Hearthstone. Alright, we're not gonna cast the other one. Yasuo has quick attack, which works like quick draw in Eternal. It's not first strike from Magic. Alright, I'm gonna go for it. It might get countered. There's one counter spell in this game. And it's in these factions, particularly this one, Ionia. Oh, it went off. That's insane. Yeah, I think I might need to do like an intro video for YouTube. Let me know if you guys are interested, actually. Just leave a comment in the comment section. Now, let's see if I can put something together. I don't know, it has been a while since I've uploaded anything.
What have you become?
If I told you, would you listen?
Oh, wow. So. He's stunned. We can Glory Seeker here.
Blade, secure the kill.
They have 2 mana to do anything about this. So I'm gonna... Trifarian Glory Seeker has a ability called Challenger. You can choose which enemy unit blocks her. So you just drag them toward that position. You can't multi-block in this game, like in Magic. You can only assign 1 blocker at a time. But it's offset by the permanent damage.
Glory.
So we'll pull Yasuo in. And unless they have something else to kill one of these spiders, then that's gonna be lethal. Because they're at 6. Nice. First day of the second preview patch, and I got 7 wins. Jesus, look at that experience. My God. I wish I could go back and look at my deck, but it was effectively Noxus Shadow Isles. I think are the yeah, Noxus Shadow Isles. And it had Elise and Kalista in it for the champions. And like a bunch of Spiderling synergy and other synergy for Kalista. You know, the Death Rattle / Entomb. Well, in this game it's Last Breath, which they copied. Who had Last Breath? I think it was Elder Scrolls Legends. Anyway. Nice. This you get no matter what, the champion capsule. And then the 4,000 shards are what you get in addition, I believe. Oh, it's 2. This this is why you can't keep the cards that you draft. So it's more similar to Hearthstone. So you got Plaza Guardian, Savage Reckoner, Redouble Val. I'm happy I got Kalista and Thresh. That's really good. So we earned 4,000 shards, which is enough to do it again, which is great.